I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Talking about who the elect, because the elect are going to get tried in that fire, man. You see? Go on.
Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens.
So what the Lord are going to use to shake the heavens, them ICBM, man. You see me? These missiles, because these missiles are going to cause this, a nuclear bomb, which are going to give off a nuclear fallout. We're going to have them thick clouds, we're going to block out the stars of heaven, and the moon are going to give it light, man. You see me? Go on.
And the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts.
Scripture said the earth shall move out of her place. Beg the priest said the earth shall rock to and fro like a junkyard. You see me? Read that again.
Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger.
Stop. Go on.
Isaiah 24 and verse 19 says the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
See there? Them are going to cause that. Earth are going to dance in them times, man. You see me? The earth are going to, people are going to talk about earthquake. People don't understand the gravity when them nuclear bombs are touch this earth. You see me, this land on the call in the home. You see it? Give me a piece of paper.
Alright, this is Revelation 6, verse 13. And the stars of heaven fell onto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs.
And them stars they are talking about the nuclear missiles then, man.
Right.
You see me? What?
When she is shaken of a mighty wind, and heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places.
See that? The part is as a what? And this is going to cause mountains and the islands to move out of them places.
Talking about the mushroom cloud when the nuclear missile hit.
Go on. You see me? Give me Isaiah 34 and 1. Yeah. What is it? Go on. Have it? Isaiah 34 and 1. Yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it.
So the Lord I declare something, so I say, if you gather yourself here with the Lord, I say unto you, go on.
For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
So the fierce anger of the Lord is upon all nations, man. You see me? The so-called white man, which is the red Hebrew Edomite, right? You see me? The Chinese were Moab, the Japanese, Moab Khan, you see me? The Japanese were Ammon. You see me? All these nations, the Lord have a controversy with them, man. You see it? Go on.
And his fury upon all their armies.
And him fury upon what?
All their armies.
Bigger, drop that bigger, Joel, start that one. Don't drop that now.
This is Joel 3 verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
So this are the decree of the Lord, man. I'm going to bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, meaning Yahweh judge. Right. You see it? Think about this.
This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
Hold on. Go on now. Yes, sir. You drop it?
I use a drink.
Go on, man. Go feed, man. You know it. 16 and support.
This is Jeremiah 16 verse 4. They shall die grievous death.
Stop. Read again, huh?
This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
So the scripture said they shall die a grievous death. Think about this again, huh?
They shall die of grievous deaths.
Go on.
They shall not be lamented.
And hear that, it shall not be a lament. I mean, nobody not gonna cry over them, man.
Right.
And to the times to come, we're not gonna see dead bodies all over the place, we're not gonna walk over, man.
Right.
You see, we're not gonna regard all of these dead bodies we're not see. Nobody not gonna do that for no burial, no funeral, just straight death. You see? Read? No.
Neither shall they be buried,
Go on.
but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth.
So now I be like shit up on the face of the earth, man. What people do when them pass shit, them skin on them face, that's how the body of God stink of the place and at them times, man. You see? Go on.
And they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls
So
of heaven.
Remember the scripture said they shall die a grievous death. And it said they shall be destroyed by what? Famine. Beg you, Ezekiel 5, start at 16. Beg you, where they must say, famine is one of the worst soon. Yeah, man, this market. Yeah, you know they can.
This is Ezekiel 5, verse 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine,
They hear that? Famine is an evil arrow sent by who? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Is it God?
which shall be for their destruction.
Which are not going to be for the benefits. Is it? This is for the destruction, man. Is it? This is for correction. Is it? Because the Lord, we don't understand who is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. That's a great and terrible power, man.
Right.
Is it? When the man they are correct, the man they correct different than what only believe, man. You see me, the man they correct with all death. Go on.
And which I will send to destroy you,
What?
and I will increase the famine upon you,
Go on.
and will break your staff of bread.
So the means that how you usually provide food for yourself, the most you're going to take that away from you, man.
Yeah.
You see me? Go on, finish all that and more that we have here.
So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts,
I'm going to send upon you famine and what?
evil beasts,
Continue.
and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee.
And at that the prophets them come out for declare, man. They get Jeremiah 28 and 8. Yeah, man, more. Go on.
This is Psalms 110, starting on 5. Yahweh at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath.
Go on.
Verse 6. He shall judge among the heathens.
Who the Lord say I'm going to judge amongst all the other nations, man. Go on.
He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over the many countries.
Yeah, the scripture just reads son going to die by grievous death, man. You see me? That's all this the Lord are going to bring forth judgment upon this earth, man. You see? You have a mark, sir? Yeah.
And this is Lamentation 4 and verse 9.
And listen, which book it get written in, man? Lamentation, man. You see me? Go on.
Right? It says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Because it's a famine. Famine is a terrible thing, man. When you're hungry, you start feed from what? Your inside, man. Your soul starts see your ribs, man.
Right, you know what I mean?
You see me? After that, you go and start eating what? When the siblings, you see me? I'm at half. Jump to 10 in Ezekiel 5. You see me?
Finish this verse.
Yeah, man, more than
It says, for these pine away, strictly true for want of the fruits of the field.
That means you don't want food to eat and can't find none. You see me? Go on.
It says, the hands of the pitiful women have stolen their own children.
The answer to who?
The pitiful
I'm
women.
going to stop this. I want Isaiah 32, get me that. Rise up you woman that are at ease and go down in the Baba Kwasha. All that, that's so, yeah, we're not going to wait.
This is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
And that I talk about the prideful so-called black woman who feel like them are somebody in this world here, man. You see it? Go on.
Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women,
So we're gonna find out why not gonna be troubled, man. Go on.
for the vintage shall fail,
Who?
the vintage shall fail,
And what? Go on.
the gathering shall not come.
So all on the sus, on the things on the desire, you see me, the man them normally go look food for them to eat, we don't proud ourselves. All of them things that come to an end, man.
Yeah.
You see
Welfare.
it? Go on.
I mean,
No man, you can't say what I say, man. As access to the welfare
so
programs.
white man basically give you the females benefits.
Go on.
Basically, you know, discharge society, yo. They give them handouts for the, them feebler or more feeble. So white man give them handouts basically sell out, yo.
Nowadays, them selling them more feeble, equal rights.
Yeah, equal rights and justice.
You see, we finish this. Are you with Isaiah? Yeah, finish it. The vintage are not done or something. Yeah, all right. Bring up again here.
Say, Lamentation 4 and verse 10. He said, the hands of the pitiful women of so then their own children, they were their meat in the destruction.